Hi, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I decorated a popcorn box from the Dollar Tree. So first I went ahead and cut out some adhesive vinyl on the Cricut using Cricut Design Space. And once that was cut out, I just went ahead and trimmed the excess vinyl that I won't be needing from each of the colors. And this is just Cricut adhesive vinyl that I picked up from Michael's. And right now, if you're not able to go and shop in store, I'm sure you can go ahead and place an order online and have that shipped to you. Also, some stores are doing curbside pickup like Joanne, so I check into that too. So what I'm doing now is just weeding the excess vinyl. So I'm using the weeding tool by picking out a corner or one of the centers of the letters and just pulling that back. So what I'm doing with this adhesive vinyl is cutting out 4 different pop star or pop group names. So I have Justin, Brittany, BSB for Backstreet Boys, and NKOTB for New Kids on the Block. So now that I've weeded out Justin and Brittany, I'm going to get started on BSB. And the same thing applies here, where I'm just using the Cricut weeding tool and picking out a corner and pulling back the adhesive vinyl that I don't need. And then I'm going into the centers of the letter B's and taking out those pieces as well. And then I'll go ahead and move on to NKOTB and do the exact same thing. And so this is a good project to do at home with scraps. That's what I'm using here. The popcorn boxes I picked up about a year ago, so I'm not sure if those are still available at Dollar Tree, but I'm sure they have something similar. I was there last week and they had the same size box as well as a larger one. So now I'm just using some rubbing alcohol and I'm going to wipe down all the sides of the box. So you don't have to wipe down each side. I did because, like I said, I've had these boxes for over a year, so they had some dust on them. But the reason why I do this is just to clean off any dirt or debris and make sure that there's a clean surface for the adhesive vinyl to stick to. So now I'm just going to get my vinyl and cut out a piece of transfer tape. This transfer tape I picked up from Amazon, and I really like it. It seems to work well. So now I just go ahead and remove the backing, place the transfer tape on top of the vinyl, press it down with my scraper, and now I'm just going to pull back the backing of the adhesive vinyl to reveal the transfer tape and the vinyl stuck to it. Then I'll just go ahead and decide where I want to place it on the box. Place that down and then get my scraping tool once again and press down and then peel back the transfer tape. And there is BSB. So I'm going to go ahead and reuse that same piece of transfer tape. You can usually use it a couple times depending on what type of vinyl you're using it on. Maybe it won't work so well on glitter, but it worked fine for second use on this holographic vinyl. And since that first piece wasn't big enough to cover the vinyl, I just cut another piece of transfer tape, placed it on top, and pressed it down. And so again, I'm just carefully peeling back the backing. And sometimes you have to be a little bit careful with the smaller pieces of the vinyl. And I just went ahead and wiped this down one more time with some rubbing alcohol because I thought I saw a little bit more dust on there. So then I just placed it down, got my scraping tool, pressing that down, and now I'm just pulling the corner of the transfer tape to reveal NKOTB. Look how pretty that is. I love it. So now here we are with Brittany. Same thing once again. So this is a cool project to do at home right now if you're sheltering in place. I know my family's eating a lot of popcorn because we were watching a lot of TV and watching movies. So I don't have a Brittany or a Justin in my family, but most of us in the family recognize who these awesome singers are. So hopefully they'll appreciate these cool little popcorn boxes that I've made. And if not, it doesn't matter. I'll gladly use it. I'll have them all to myself. So when you clean the box with rubbing alcohol, just make sure that it's dried before you apply the vinyl. Otherwise, it might not stick down as well as it should. And with these, you should always hand wash. Don't stick them in the dishwasher. And before you use them or wash them, just wait 24 hours. And this vinyl is supposed to be permanent, but I'd still take good care of it. Some of my items have accidentally gone through the dishwasher and survived, which is great. But with these Dollar Tree items, I don't know if I'm willing to gamble on these surviving a dishwasher cycle. So I'm just going to hand wash them and dry them and hope for the best. And there's Justin. So that's it. That's my Pop Star popcorn boxes that we'll be sure to use during this quarantine. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Stay healthy, and I will see you later. Bye.